with his football intelligence, the way he plays just off the front men. And obviously Sadio Mane now has been shifted a little bit out of position. The first couple of games he played through the middle, but I think his best position is on this left-hand side. And the last couple he's played there, he's done really well in.
Well, important for Al Nassr that they continue the form that they've shown in the last couple of matches, because they are playing catch-up a little bit, having lost 2 to start the season unexpectedly. They only lost 2 in the whole of last season.
Yeah, they got off to a bad start, losing 2 on the spin, and I commented on the Letifat game where they took the lead and lost it 2-1 in the end. So tonight, on the road, it's about getting 3 points and getting momentum going. And for Al Nassr, it'll be trying to get 3 wins on the spin.
Well, almost ready to go. In the city of Arras in the Al Qasim province, north of Riyadh. It's about a 4-hour journey by road, some 400 kilometers or so. Relatively small venue, but well populated, to see some top quality football and see some of the star names, and to see whether the local side, Al Hazem, who've been in existence for decades, since the mid to late 1950s, 1957 to be precise, to see whether they can cause an upset and write some headlines of their own. Well, with early season points dropped and ground still to make up, Al Nassr can ill afford to slip up in matches like this one. 9 goals without reply in the last 2, 8 of them from Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane. A warning shot to the rest of the league of Al Nassr's intent and potential. Al Hazem have been around for decades, they know the deal. They're not one of the haves in the Saudi game. In relative terms, they're a have-not, but after promotion for the 3rd time in the last 6 years, they're hoping to have enough about them to stay up this time. Draws against Al Fayat and Al Khalij in the last 2 matches has got them off the mark and offered encouragement. Today's task, though, is a big one indeed. Great support in the stands from the home crowd. And just in case you're wondering, Al Nassr are the team in the dark strip this evening. Of course, they would normally often be playing in yellow shirts. Those yellow flags in the background are for Al Hazem, the home team. There's Luis Castro, the coach of Al Nassr, who have won 9 of the last 10 encounters in recent years between the 2 sides, but Al Hazem enjoyed a rare success 4 years ago, beating their illustrious opponents by 1-0 on the road. Al Nassr will judge their season on silverware and success. Al Hazem by staying in the league. For them, 15th is the new first. In the middle tonight is Dario Herrera from Argentina. He regularly takes charge of matches in his home country and also the Copa Libertadores. The VAR team led by Hernan Mastrangelo, also from Argentina. Consecutive draws have got Al Hazem on the board this season, and they're changed tonight. They've been solid at the back. Tunisian international keeper Ayman Daman has conceded 6 in 4 matches, while Brazilian Vina has scored twice, and the Gambian striker Mohamed Badamosi hopes to get off the mark on his second start. Al Nassr have scored 9 in the last 2 matches, Ronaldo with 5 of them. He starts up front in an unchanged side. New record signing from Porto, Otavio, has settled well. Sadio Mane, 3 goals in the last 2 matches. Aymeric Laporte playing his 3rd game following his recent move from Manchester City. It's a fiery welcome for the 2 teams as the smoke starts to clear.
Oh, it's fantastic atmosphere. You see Cristiano Ronaldo there, he's delivering a team talk. You're telling these players to start well, get hold of the ball, get it into Otavio, Sadio Mane, Garib and Ronaldo. They are the threats. Brozovic in the middle of the park will look to control.
Almost ready to go in the Al Hazem Club Stadium. Capacity of just under 10,000. Al Nassr, the sort of club who will have plenty of support wherever they play in the Saudi Pro League.
It's an amazing atmosphere.
It's Al Hazem who will get us underway. Newly promoted, 2nd in the 2nd tier last season. 3 seasons in the past decade in the top tier for Al Hazem. The most they've managed in one go is a couple of seasons, hoping to stick this time. But this will be one of their most formidable matches of the campaign. Here's Brozovic, who's settled in superbly, as you'd expect. Midfielder from Inter during the summer, collected by Al Ghanam, the right back, who added the 4th goal against Al Shabab the other night. Laporte, it wasn't exactly overworked in that match.
Yeah, I think they'll be looking Al Nassr to Brozovic in the middle of the park to keep hold of the ball. I always felt when I watched Inter they were a better team when he was in it, because he dictates the play and he picks up positions where he's always free. So his knowledge, his awareness, his passing ability could be crucial.
Yeah, one man who's started every single match this season is Al Kabari. Alongside him, here's Al Ghanam sending it over and headed behind immediately under early pressure by Radi Al-Otaibi.
Well, it's a good move, but Al Shanan should have spotted the run of Cristiano Ronaldo on the penalty spot.
Otavio, string puller in chief, I think, in this team already, whipping it into the penalty area.
Yeah, the test for Al Hazem is going to be how brave are they, because they know this Al Nassr side is not invincible, losing the first couple of games, but they are in form. So how brave do the home side want to be?
Brozovic sending the ball across to Mohamed Al-Fatil. Here's Sultan Al Ghanam. Fatil. Poor distribution from him, and opportunity perhaps to venture forward. The ball played towards Badamosi. Not close to finding him there. It was Ben Traore.
He needs better service than that, Badamosi. You either try and play the ball into feet or try and put it into the channel for him to run onto.
In a league of potentially fine margins, Al Nassr certainly made life difficult for themselves, haven't they, already, in the context of the whole season, by losing those 2 games at the start?
Well, absolutely, especially the form of Al Hilal, who are sitting top of the league on 13 points, and Al Ittihad, who have done really well apart from their loss last night. They look a really in-form team.
Here now is Abdurrahman Garib sending it in. Ronaldo. Al-Otaibi standing up. Brozovic thought about rolling the ball out, and the defence just about managing to get the ball away, and it's played forward by Vina, but they can't keep hold of it.
Now you can see what type of game it's going to be, and that's Al Nassr dominating the ball and the home side trying to play on the counter.
Here comes Garib. Ronaldo close by, a little exchange, thumped away by Al-Dakil. Could be a tough old night for Badamosi. Could easily find himself chasing everything on his own up top.
Yeah, they've got to make sure they are going to give him service, it's got to be quality service, because Fatil and Laporte 2v1, that's going to be a hard night's work.
Castro there, the coach of Al Nassr. He was in charge at Botafogo in Brazil last year. Bags of experience all around the world, actually. Al Duhail in Qatar recently was the coach of Shakhtar Donetsk, won the Ukrainian league back in 2020. He's got some nice tools to work with here, hasn't he?
Oh, just a bit, yeah.
And here's one of them now, Sadio Mane. Brozovic lets it go, Otavio. Dakil got his foot in there initially, it's cleared away. Al Hazem just trying to keep their collective head above water here in the opening few minutes of the game. Al Azmi over on the far side, seeing it out. Al Ghanam will take the throw. Brozovic has just dropped back here to collect the ball.
Yeah, Al Ghanam's had 2 opportunities down the right-hand side where he's got himself in really good space. So you can see Fatil and Laporte are trying to get Konan and Al-Shanan high up the pitch wide, but his delivery from wide so far has not been on the mark.
Ball played in, collected by Ronaldo, who shoots, and it's a comfortable save for Damen.
Well, 2 things there. He might have been offside or a slight handball. I think he went a fraction early. Trying to arc his run, was off. Good spot by the linesman.
Felipe Gouveia, another Portuguese coach, faced Luis Castro actually 3 or 4 times a few seasons ago, around about the 15-16 mark. They were both coaching in the 2nd tier in Portugal at the time. Just rolled out by Al-Akidi. It's dislodged Walid Abdullah. Abdullah was in goal for the Al Tawoun match, the first home game, when they were beaten 2-0, and he's not been playing since then. It's Brozovic.
He looks really comfortable already, Marcelo Brozovic.
He hasn't given the ball away like that very many times so far this season.
I'll just write that one down. 5 minutes in, Brozovic gives the ball away.
Al-Taibi rolling it forward. Emerick Laporte was just caught there by Mohamed Badamosi.
Clumsy tackle. Don't think there was any malice in that tackle. It's caught him a fraction late across the ankle.
Well, it's a whole different experience, isn't it, for the likes of Emerick Laporte, leaving Manchester, heading to Riyadh. I mean, he was playing within about 24 hours or so of signing. It's his 3rd game already. Mane. Here's Otavio, who's just perpetual motion, always buzzing around, flitting around, trying to make himself available or create something with the ball at his feet. Maybe an opportunity for the home team to move away now down the far side. Well, Al-Azmi into Badamosi. But again, it doesn't stick.
No, it's got to stick. It's the most important thing if you're a midfield player. It goes up to Badamosi, it's got to stick in at his feet. Gives you a chance to get further up the pitch.
Done there by Ronaldo. Garib. It's got Guillaume Konan on the near side, the Ivorian fullback.
Just switching positions, Garib and Sadio Mane.
Yeah, various stages of the matches, they do tend to do that. We saw Garib profiting on the far side, on the right during the 2nd half against Al Shabab. The turn of place there from Mane, gets the deflection.
Yeah, he shows you how Sadio Mane, how sharp he can be. The ball got put in his feet, trying to spin it around the corner for himself.
Last met 2 seasons ago. This particular fixture on this pitch was won 4-1 by Al Nassr. Very different look to their team there. Here's a great chance for an opener. And it's an opener that was taken, but the flag immediately going up. And disappointment there for Abdullah Al-Kabari.
Oh, a chance. And a good finish, but you see, he just goes a fraction early, just a little bit too keen. Saying in the age of VAR, you've got to make sure you look across the line and make sure you arc your run and stay on side.
Good header down from Laporte. Daman, the goalkeeper for Al Hazem, signed in July. Used to play in his domestic league for Sfaxien. Around a dozen caps now for Tunisia. He was in the World Cup. Referee just waiting for confirmation.
Must be closer than we think.
Referee's looking quite warm, isn't he, for less than 10 minutes in?
Well, normally this is an indication where it's obviously very, very tight. I thought in real time he looked a mile offside.
Still we wait for the official verdict on that to make sure that they've got it right. Just waiting to see whether the ball had come off a defender, which of course would change things. It wasn't Laporte who forced the issue with his head on it, but maybe a little deflection. This is taking a long time to sort it. It must have been the faintest of touches, were it one.
It must be really, really tight.
VAR getting involved in the minutiae of the game here very early on this evening. Well, he's never far away, is he, Cristiano Ronaldo, when these things are being sorted out and discussed?
Oh, you just try to lean on the referee a little bit, just to try and say, you sure it's worth double checking? He might be on. Try and influence the referee as much as you can, even though it's the VAR that's taking a look at this decision.
Still we wait. This has taken a long time. 10 minutes into this fixture.
In truth, it shouldn't take this amount of time. They should have a clue. But a long time to look at this.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to have a look ourselves before too long. Let's have a look here, Don.
Well, the left foot, I mean...
Let's just see whether there's a deflection off one of the defenders there. Just in front of him. That would be the player, whether it was Al Sayali.
Offside. I think he's been given offside.
Yeah, and the referee has finally made the call, which I think, certainly to us, looked like a clear call at the time.
Yeah,
it took 3 minutes to sort that out, which is quite a while.
Yeah, it should have been a lot quicker than that. It was obviously closer than I thought.
Ball cleared away by Al-Azmi. Touch from Laporte, Conan.
That's a break for the home side. Al Hazem. It's been disastrous for them going 1-0 down inside 10 minutes.
Conan happy to leave it to Brozovic. Watching the play goes through him. Interestingly as well, Abdullah Al-Kabari, the number 17, has started every single match as well. He's a mainstay in the side. A bit too long there for Otavio. He's full of movement, isn't he, Otavio? Pops up everywhere.
He's a very clever player where he pops up on the right-hand side where he recognises where the space is going to be, then just drops in and he looks at Ronaldo's movement and pops into the little pocket, always trying to get himself available. But they're forging a good partnership. Kabari and Brozovic for Al Nassr. Two completely different players, but their relationship early on looks very good.
That's Brozovic getting his blonde rinse on the end of that one. And an easy one for the goalkeeper to gather. Nawaf Al-Akidi, clean sheet for him in each of the last 2 matches. Made 11 league starts in the whole of last season, but it seems to be establishing himself in the current campaign as the go-to between the sticks. Here's Mane, who plays with the same intensity that he did when he was in the big leagues in Europe, despite the heat.
Yeah, I think he's been fantastic, and his attitude been absolutely first class.
Given away by Laporte. Collected by Vina, the Brazilian. He's got Alotaibi alongside him on the near side. The flag has gone up straight away. Toze and Vina trying to combine.
It's gone a little bit scrappy at Al Nassr the last couple of minutes. So the two front men trying to put the brakes on, both offside.
Fatil. Sends it away to Al-Ghanam. Bit of space here for Mane to deliver the cross. Garib collecting. It's Ronaldo sticking his foot out. Brozovic can't get hold of the ball. Opportunity for Al Hazem to venture forward. Al-Taibi again can't find a teammate. Cut out by Al-Khaibari.
Al Hazem a little bit untidy in the middle of the park when they're trying to keep hold of the ball, but you've got to make sure they're concentrated. When you get possession, it's going to be a long evening for the front two, closing people down, so you've got to make sure you keep hold of the ball.
Al-Ghanam rolls it in. Mane with that burst of pace on this occasion, unable to keep the ball in play.
Just a fraction heavy, but you can see the pace of Mane trying to get in behind. He mixes his game up well.
Both teams with some pretty well organised support in the stand, adding colour and noise to the occasion. So far for the home team, Al Hazem. They lost the opening match of the season 3-1 at Al Ali. Then they lost 2-0 at home to Ettifaq. They're on the attack here now, and the shot comes in, and it's comfortably gathered. It was Badamosi. So lost 3-1 at Al Ali, then 2-0 at home to Al Ettifaq, and they've drawn the last two, goalless with Al Fayr and 1-1 with Khalij last time out.
Yeah, that'll give them a little bit of momentum.
What's he done here? Dislocated a finger, maybe? Oh, no, someone's trodden on his hand.
Oh, that's painful. You can see him trying to break away. Fatil, the player, coming across and maybe accidentally just there.
See that.
Painful, yeah.
Well, that was a bit more encouraging, wasn't it, for Al Hazem? And it was a save that was required by Al Akidi.
Well, that's the strength of Badamosi. Trying to play it into his feet or playing it down the channel for him to run onto. Very quick, strong, direct.
Aymeric Laporte. Garib. It was he who had the third of the 3 penalties they were awarded the other night when Cristiano Ronaldo had taken and scored the first 2. He didn't choose to take the third. Abdelrahman Garib did, and unfortunately for him, hit the post. That had knocked to the outcome of the game. But Ronaldo, had he taken it and scored, would have had himself a hat-trick for the second match running. It was a wild swing of the leg there from Digne. Again, it breaks down, and it's Toze concedes the free kick. Toze, 30 years of age, Portuguese player, new arrival from a team in the UAE, had 4 years there. Here's Mane. Didn't get his own way on this occasion. But once more it breaks down for Al Hazem.
Well, that'll be the message from the captain, Al Dakil, to his midfield players in front of him. Make sure, come on, keep the ball. This is hard work when we haven't got the ball.
Accurate ball there from Marcelo Brozovic to Al-Ghanam. Here's Otavio once again. Options in and around the penalty area. Al-Ghanam gets there. Doesn't quite go beyond the byline. Here's Ronaldo. Garib just behind him. Hacked away up towards Mohamed Badamosi. Waits for support to arrive.
Oh, he's done well. Done well, drawing the free kick.
He was just waiting for a challenge to come in there, wasn't he, Badamosi? It's that delivery into the penalty area. Bruno Viana heading it away. Good determination by Basel Al-Sayali in the heart of midfield.
Yeah, he's done well there. Just read the trick of Sadio Mane.
I think given their dominance in the opening 18 minutes, Mane there was sort of lulled into a full sense of security that he would actually win the ball, come what may. But Al Hazem looking to attack. Al-Ghanam winning the ball in the air. Here is Mane, of whom we were just speaking.
Yeah, I think they just need a minute or two on nassr to keep hold of the ball and regain their composure and the game plan.
Brozovic. Ronaldo tries to keep the move going. Referee tried to play an advantage there and has brought the game back.
Very good referee in that. He tried to play the advantage to Brozovic. Just takes the knock here, Brozovic, so the referee's in a good position to spot the foul from Badamosi.
Abdullah Al-Khaibari away to Sultan Al-Ghanam. Brozovic, Mane, here's Octavio.
Loose. That'll encourage Al-Hazem the way Al-Nassr are starting to give the ball away.
Just a massive difference in the finances, the history and everything between these two. Just to give it a little bit of context, of course it's only one barometer. If you look at social media, Al-Nassr, the most popular Saudi team, I think we know why that is. 18.4 million followers. Al-Hilal have got 8.4. Al-Ittihad 3.8 million. Al-Hazem 23,000. So it's a much smaller operation. That's why it is a worthy achievement for a team like this to stay in the Saudi Pro League. They do not particularly have ambitions of mixing it too often with the big teams. They may just give them a bloodied nose every now and then, and that's a great success for them when they are able to manage it. But it's a well-established club. Al-Hazem, been around for a long time now.
Yeah, the most important thing for the home side, Al-Hazem, is that they try and get out the bottom three as quick as possible.
Currently one off the bottom of the table going into this fifth round of matches. They have got a couple of points on the board, but still looking for that first win of the new season. Really would be something for them were it to come today. 4 years ago, their last win against Al-Nassr.
This would be an amazing win if they could try and pull it off. It's a long way for them to try and achieve that. A lot of work to be done, but it would be some win if they could pull it off. Not only getting out the bottom three, but beating one of the favourites, Al-Nassr.
Yeah, their odds might be a little bit better in the next home match. They're up to Al-Taib after the international break. Here's Ronaldo. Dangerous looking ball. Just cut out there inside the 6-yard box and away by Radi Al-Taibi. That was Konan. Tussling with Badamosi.
He's putting a shift in, Badamosi up front, and I think the last 15 minutes or so he's done really well.
Al-Taibi with the free kick. He's got Vina just ahead of him on the near side. So, long on chase for Toze, who concedes a free kick in the process. That's Konan, the full-back, on the deck briefly.
So he failed to give away, really, from Toze. Should have just stayed on his feet.
Here was the goal that was ruled out for offside. Let's have a look at how close it was.
Close. I think you can see by that angle, I think the left foot was a few inches offside, so the call should have been made a little bit quicker.
Almost a quarter of the way through the game. Still we await the breakthrough. Al-Hazem hanging in there and restricting Al-Nassr so far.
Well,
haven't exactly peppered Ayman Daman's goal up to this point.
No, that's part of the game plan. You want to frustrate the away side. You want to try and knock them out their rhythm.
That's good play there by Vino, winning the ball back. Badamosi ahead of him, support alongside as well. It's dug out by Al-Sayali, away to the left-hand side. Al-Azmi coming well forward here. This is Al-Shamari. Just loses the momentum. Now with Radi Al-Taibi. A little too high there for Mohamed Badamosi in the middle. And it's Salah who brings it away, finding Ronaldo. Lots of space away on the far side for Al-Ghanam. Into Brozovic. And comfortably dealt with by Al-Dakil initially.
Yeah, you can see the intentions there for Brozovic, who was trying to pull it back towards Octavio. Great ball from Mane early on in the move.
There's a slight miscue there. He ended up kicking the ground instead of the ball. Just lost his footing. Could be costly. It's with Ronaldo now. Quarter of the way through the game. Saved by Darman. He'll get there for the follow-up ahead of Otavio.
That's an early sighter for Ronaldo. He's dropping the shoulder off the left-hand side. Thought he might have went towards the far post, but maybe he's trying to wrap his right foot around it and give the goalkeeper the eyes.
It looked as though it should be pretty routine for the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not sure what happened there in midfield, because the player looked to be in control of the ball, and then suddenly ended up on the deck.
Well, it's always a worry when a player goes down under no pressure, because you start to think could be a knee problem. I've done my ACL, similar sort of circumstances when there's no player next to you and you just twist your ankle in the turf, and it can have an impact on the knee, so they'll probably be going through some routine checks. Not sure if he's got winded.
So 24, nearly 25 minutes in, although they haven't threatened Al-Akidi's goal, Al-Hazem won't be unhappy with the way this has proceeded up to this point.
They'll be more than happy, because the goalkeeper's not getting overworked. There's no real drama in terms of Al Nassr creating really good opportunities. They've had one little bit of stress with the offside decision, but I think they've defended quite well. They're 25 minutes in, they've got a clean sheet, and they can try and build from there.
It was a strange one, but it was a run which reached a painful conclusion for Yusuf Al-Shamari. Traore into Al-Sayali. Relatively little goalmouth activity at either end of the field so far, it must be said.
Al-Hazem finding a little bit of confidence now. They've started to work territorially, a little bit higher up the pitch.
See a little bit of frustration there among the Al-Nassr players.
That's when you lean on the experience of Ronaldo and Brozovic, Laporte at the back, just to calm everyone down and get back to the plan. Because they're inching the way up the pitch, Al-Hazem.
Can they create something here? Comes from Toze, and a rifle shot, brilliant save from Al-Akidi, and then over the top of the bar. That was stunning from Vina, and sensational reflexes from Nawaf Al-Akidi. Watch this.
Well, that's the best moment in the game. That is brilliant technique from Vina. It's a volley ball coming out of the sky. The timing of the hit was superb, and an excellent stop from the goalkeeper.
Mohamed Al-Fatil. Otavio back into Al-Khaibari. Bit of space here for Gilan Kona.
Well, that should be, for Al Nassr, a shock to the system, a wake-up call, because they could have went behind there.
A great reaction from the goalkeeper. He'd had nothing to do really up to that point in the game, but he was lightning quick in his reaction to that blistering shot. Here's Brozovic. There was a lovely, fast-paced attacking flow to Al Nassr's play against Al Shabab the other day. Haven't quite been able to go through the gears so far in the first half in this one.
Yeah, I think their fullbacks are the outlets, so they've got to try and move the ball a lot quicker to the fullbacks, get them high up the pitch.
Fatil. Otavio looking to conduct the orchestra, brings Mane into the game. Gets to the byline well this time, headed away by Lakil. Here it is again.
Great technique on the hit. Goalkeeper Must have seen that very late as well, looking through a lot of traffic. Brilliant timing on the shot, excellent save.
Cooling break in the first half. Necessary sort of temperatures. Most of the matches, even though they're late at night, played in roughly 38 degrees. What have you made of it so far, Don? I mean, Al Hazem have just had that one moment, but it could so easily have given them the lead.
Yeah, I think they've been very dogged early on in terms of the first 5 minutes. Al Nassr started really well. They had that goal disallowed the away side, and it gave Al Hazem a bit of confidence. They've inched away up the pitch, they're starting to play some good football. They're getting Badamosi in good areas, and they're starting to find his feet. And this is a chance for Luis Castro now with a cooling break, just to get the team organised again and tell them to pick their passes and start slowing the tempo down and getting the ball wide.
Third of the way through the game, and Al Hazem holding their illustrious opponents so far. No joy for Cristiano Ronaldo and his star-studded team. Long way to go, of course. They did have the ball in the net, but just offside against the goalscorer, Abdullah Al-Kabari.
Well, Castro will be saying to his players, can we get Brozovic on the ball in and around the halfway line? Then can we try and get Ronaldo some service? That's Arvio in the pockets, and Garib and Mane chances to get at their fullbacks 1v1s.
And remember, having lost 2 of the opening 4 matches, they can ill afford to get bogged down in this sort of game on the road against a team towards the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, I think you're looking at Laporte there having a conversation with Sadio Mane, and he's probably got to have the conversation with his partner Alpha Teal and say to the fullbacks, go on, get up the pitch, because we're quite confident the 2 of us can take care of Badamosi.
Farhan Al-Amzi will get the game underway. Player who's been at the club for 3 years now. It's a decent throw as well, it could open things up. But the challenge is made by Abdullah Al-Kabari. It's a free kick from the referee. Badamosi a little slow to get out of the way. Brozovic has it. 15 minutes to go to half-time plus added time. We'll have a little bit of that, no doubt. We had a 3-minute delay for VAR on the offside goal. We've had an injury or 2 along the way.
They shouldn't panic the home side at this point in the game.
Here's Mane sliding it forward towards Otavio, who is beaten to the ball on this occasion.
The defender there had a decision to make. Do you dive in? Do you stay on your feet when he took the ball?
Yusuf Al-Shamari clearly has a problem. From Brozovic, there's Ronaldo, and it's a comfortable save for Darman.
Chance. I think he got a flight at the ball there, Ronaldo. I think it might have took a little deflection after the contact.
Springs in his heels, isn't he, Cristiano Ronaldo?
Amazing, isn't he?
Nice touch into Radi Al-Otaibi, who's played every minute so far this season, 24-year-old full-back. Played forward by Farhan Al-Amzi, back in possession. That's Al-Dakhil losing possession and trying to get back goal-siders into the penalty area for the opening goal of the match. Comes Gary. A defensive mistake pounced on. And Abdulrahman Garib gives Al Nassr the lead with just over half an hour played.
Yeah, it's a terrible mistake. The way they exploited it, Al Nassr, was devastating. There was an Al Hazem mistake here, trying to nutmeg Sadio Mane, then all of a sudden the yellow shirts are trying to get back in. Great way to pass into Garib, and then a really calm finish in front of the goal. under pressure from the defender behind him, but very calm once he got inside the 6-yard box. Great assist from Ronaldo. He knows his wide man's coming from that left-hand side, and it's all about one touch and finish.
Well, what a frustrating way for Al Hazem from their point of view to concede the opening goal in the match. Garib, who missed a penalty the other night, calmly slotting away his opportunity despite the pressure from Radi Al-Otaibi.
Yeah, it's a cheap giveaway. That's the frustration for Al Hazem, the way they give the ball away, trying to be a little bit cute by nutmegging Sadio Mane. That never come off, and Ronaldo had the picture that he wanted to play it to Garib very early on.
He scored half a dozen goals in the Saudi Pro League last season. He's got his first of the new campaign right here, and Radi Al-Otaibi has got a bit of an issue. So Al Hazem might have to make a change. We'll keep an eye on that for you. Just over 10 minutes to go to half-time, and Al Nassr ahead, looking to make it a hat-trick of wins. Remember, they'd scored 9 goals in the last 2 matches without conceding any. Haven't quite had that sort of attacking fluidity and flow so far, but they are ahead. And maybe that will open the floodgates as they come forward again with Al-Ghanam, who swings it over. Mane, good chance. It's 2-0. Sadio Mane, 2 quick goals in a couple of minutes, and the game has completely broken open, and Garib, who scored the first, just knocked it back in for Mane for the second.
Oh, incredible, the way they've just blown this side away inside a minute or two, the way they've went forward. There is a question mark of maybe whether the goal was offside. I think that's where Al Hazem are asking the question of the referee and the VAR team. They broke away, maybe they're asking for a foul just there, but I don't think there was. I think Al-Ghanam was just too strong. Great switch of play from Brozovic. He is onside. This is the question mark. Was this a foul? I don't think so.
It was a lovely finish from Mane, wasn't it? Made it look straightforward as the ball was pinged back slightly behind him.
Yeah, Garib just pulled it back onto the left foot of Mane. Just had to make sure he sticks it in the back of the net from there. But Al Hazem think they've got a case by arguing their case to the referee. Not in my opinion. Al-Ghanam was too strong.
Still we wait for the VAR hub to give their definitive verdict on whether that should be a goal or whether they will pull it back for a foul by Sultan Al-Ghanam inside the penalty area there before he delivered the cross.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was just a battle of strength. Obviously they will check it. I'd be stunned if this goal was disallowed.
As Jose was having a conversation with the referee, our referee tonight, Dario Herrera, is from Argentina. Here it is again. Whether there's a foul there.
No, he went down too easy. It looks like Mane was onside as the ball got clipped towards him. They'll obviously check that offside, Sadio Mane, but he looked onside.
The referee trying to listen to his earpiece with half the players on the field in his ear at the same time. Well, a big moment this one for Al Hazem. They can ill afford to concede another one before half-time. Another fairly lengthy delay. We had a long VAR stoppage earlier in the match for a goal as to whether it was offside or not.
Yeah, Shamari there, number 7, is arguing his case that he was pushed over. That's what he's appealing and asking the question to the referee.
Yeah, he's having a chat with Sultan Al-Ghanam about it. There's the goal. Beautifully put away by Sadio Mane. He still waits to see whether it will count, whether he can add it to his tally. Mane's made a great start. 4 goals he's scored already this season.
Again, it shouldn't really take this long. It's having a look at, was it a foul or not? Make your mind up. They might be just double checking Sadio Mane when the cross got played in, that he was in an onside position. That was close.
The amount of time that it's taking, one presumes it would be an offside call that's tight, because if they believe the referee's made a, well, maybe they feel the referee should go and look at it if they feel that it was a foul, which is exactly what he's now going to do.
Good call. Now this is just a question whether the on-field referee thinks this is a foul or not.
But it's not that often that the referee goes against the advice when he's asked to go and look at it. And there aren't many referees that say, no, do you know what, I'm happy with the decision I've made, thanks for your offer, but I'll stick with it.
I think Shamari goes over too easy. I think Ganam is too strong for him.
He was pushed back, but he also went over very easily.
Well, he was losing his balance, that was the problem. If you look at the hands on him, you might look and think, well, that was a foul, but his legs were giving way because he was running back towards his own goal and he couldn't stop himself. So therefore, in my opinion, he was losing his own balance.
He continues to look at umpteen angles before reaching a conclusive verdict on it. Still in discussion with the team in the VAR room.
Well, at this point, when you're looking at the screen, there shouldn't be in a conversation. Make your mind up. Foul, I think, is given. I think that's harsh.
It did take a long way to reach that conclusion, but it stays as a 1-0 game.
I think that's harsh.
And there's a yellow card, which presumably is for Sultan Al-Ghanam.
I think that's the frustration of Castro. I think he realises two players are going for the same ball and one lost out the battle strength.
I'll be interested to see how much added time we get at the end of this half. Toze battling for it, losing out. Kaibari is fouled. A free kick. No real rhythm in the play in this first half. Tavio looks to change things. Here he is now in possession for Al Nassr, who lead by a goal to nil. Brozovic, bit of space for Konak. Coming short, Ronaldo, a little bit deeper. Abdullah Al-Kabari. Twice more they've had the ball in the net, but disallowed, just the one goal standing. Ronaldo gives the ball away. Toze sent it forward, and Mohamed Badamosi is on his own and in possession and waiting for yellow-shirted support to arrive, and it does, and Bina sent it over.
Oh, handball.
It's an interesting one, and it was Al-Ghanam who was involved in the incident at the other end there.
I'd like to see that one again.
Caught in a slightly awkward position there in trying to deal with the ball as it came over.
I'd like to see it again.
The move in the end fizzles out. I wonder whether it is something that will be looked at or not. Maybe it will. The referee just saying, hang on a sec, let's have a look at this.
No, I think it comes off the shoulder. Just comes off the top sleeve. Took a chance on the defender.
Still waiting for confirmation there. We've had a lot of stoppages for VAR in this first half. I mean, the one with the goal, 5 minutes.
Wow. We could be looking at 10.
I just get the feeling half-time could be some way off in the distance, even now. It's with Laporte.
Try
Al-Nassr.
playing in 50 degrees. Another 10-15 minutes.
Nicely done by Mane. Otavio down, referee says, get up, carry on. Cleared away by Farhan Al-Amzi. He was looking for Toze up front. Controlled by Bruno Vaiana. Cleared away by Darman.
Just goes to show, though, if Al-Nassr can try and up the tempo, how easily they can create good chances.
Kaibari sending it across. Ghanam, little deflection, doesn't quite carry it as far as Mane. Cleared away by Abdul Rahman Al-Dakhil. Here is Farhan Al-Amzi. Sending towards Yusuf Al-Shamari. brought back. Ball had gone out before it reached Al-Shamari. Otavio now. Brozovic, always available for a pass. Al-Khaibari back in. Laporte. There's Mane. And now Garib, scorer of the only goal that's counted so far. Brozovic. Quickly surrounded but not dispossessed. That was a sensational bit of play from Marcelo Brozovic.
Brilliant vision. He's only a yard away from finding Ronaldo. Super football out from Al Nassr, and especially Brozovic. He's the man they've got to get on the ball, I think, Brozovic.
Vina sends it forward to Toze, tries to get a free kick off Laporte. Referee allows the match to continue, and Sadio Mane has it now. Navy blue shirts descending on the penalty area. Mane goes for goal, brings the save. Otavio, and Garib blasts it high, way beyond the net.
Got to score. Got to score. Great pick out when Sadio Mane takes the shot on and Carmen makes the save. And Otavio now take a touch and go for goal, but he pulls it back to Garib. Takes a slight bobble in front of him, but there's no need to add any power. Control the finish.
This is Basel Al-Sayali away to Al-Amzi. Traore was available for the pass. Vina's there. Laporte makes sure it doesn't get to the Brazilian who wandered in behind the Al Nassr defence.
12.
I think it was, and here comes Garib sending it in, looking for Ronaldo. Wasn't the pass that was required, and the ball put behind by Viana.
Yeah, I think Al-Hazem at this point are probably just starting to fatigue a little bit, and Al Nassr exploiting the tired players at the back.
Well, they won't want to have been looking across at the halfway line there on the touchline when that board was shown.
21.
It's Badamosi is there.
I thought I seen a 12.
I think it's 12.
21 would be extreme.
It certainly would. Brozovic now. We're expecting a minimum of 12 added minutes. Sadio Mane. He's got players both left and right, and Brozovic in the box, and a few shouts for a handball from the Al Nassr players in the penalty area.
I think it did strike a hand, but it wasn't a penalty in my opinion. Brozovic just trying to knock the ball down.
Garib away to the far side. Here comes Brozovic. Seen some lovely touches from him in the first half. Header away by Al-Otaibi. Now this is Vina collecting for Al-Hazem as they look to break. Al-Otaibi. Covering is the midfielder Abdullah Al-Khaibari for Al Nassr.
Just starting to take control of the game now. Marcelo Brozovic. This is where he tries to knock it back. It does strike an arm, but I don't think there was a penalty there.
You can relax on it. It's 12, not 21.
I just think little players. I just think the defenders that have been chasing the ball for 45 plus.
Given away by Brozovic. And one back by the self-save. Another industrious performance from him so far.
He's always a good player. His attitude's always been first class. When he loses the ball, he tries to win it back, but a very elegant footballer to watch.
Al-Khaibari finds Otavio. To get the opposition backpedaling. Al-Ghanam rolling it back, and Garib puts it over the top again.
Same technique, didn't learn from the first one. Got to make sure you get over the ball and just guide it into, as you look in the bottom right hand corner. If you go in left, you've got to make sure you keep it down.
Bruno Viana sends it away to the halfway line. Toze gets his head on it. But the bad news for him was that Mohamed Badamosi was right there with him, so there was nobody in a yellow shirt to collect the loose ball. Sadio Mane has it. He's got Ronaldo alongside him. Otavio is well up too. This is Conan. And Brozovic, who's seen so much of the ball in the opening half. Al-Khaibari.
Made the right call there, Brozovic. You watched the run of Ganam on the right-hand side, and it would have been a 40-yard breaking pass to find him, so he elected to keep possession.
Brozovic, floated ball towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Cut out by Bruno Vaiana. Now with Sadio Mane.
Sharp.
Brilliant from Mane. Sharp, clinical, into Ronaldo. Goes for goal and brings the save. Really good play all round.
Yeah, fantastic football. He's looked really sharp tonight, I think, Sadio Mane. Great hit from Ronaldo.
That was a real now you see me, now you don't moment there for Radi Al-Taibi, the right back of Al Hazem. Still just the one goal in the game, but Al Nassr looking for a second one here in this lengthy period of added time at the end of the first half. Brozovic. Header away by Vaiana once more. The Brazilian defender they got on loan from Coritiba for the season. Brozovic once more. Otavio, these two looking to try and run the game now. As Brozovic floats it beyond the far post, the header down, Ronaldo. That would have been spectacular.
Yeah, the ball was just slightly behind him.
Brozovic. Otavio. Bentraore. Here's Spadamosi. And now Vigna. Just looking to move the ball away from the traffic, spread it away towards the far side. Farhan Al-Amzi. Now in possession in support of Yusuf Al-Shamari. Traore. Well, El Hazem are hanging in the game at 1-0. At the time this is the scoreline, they'll feel they've still got a chance of snatching something from the match. Here's Radi Al-Taibi. Could be in trouble now if Mane keeps this in play, and he has. And he's doing everything he possibly can to foul Mane. In the end, he can't find a way past Bruno Vaiana, who I think just realised there was no way that he could afford to let Mane go, but goodness me, they struggled to get hold of him there.
Oh, amazing work, just bouncing off players there, Sadio Mane. I mean, incredibly strong athlete in the way he attracts the attention of defenders who can't stop him.
He had two goes at trying to foul him, didn't he? The right back there, Al-Taibi. Here's that moment.
Great skill. Now he's just scanning, where's the blue shirts? There's Ronaldo with an effort just on the angle.
It's a first half that has had its moments.
It's been okay, I think from Al Hazem's point of view, it was never going to be easy when you're trying to play up against people like Ronaldo and Otavio, Sadio Mane, the quality players, Brozovic, but they've hung in there.
Here's Brozovic. Mane.
I think if Al Nassr can find a little bit of calm, I think there's more goals for them.
They've got real quality in their team. Abdullah Al-Khaibari away to the far side, Sultan Al-Ghanam. Garib.
Just keep moving that ball, just keep shifting the Al Hazem players around. They've got the scoreline in their favour. Warm evening to try and chase the ball down.
Master of the understatement there, warm evening. It's with Brozovic. Now Gilan Konan into Mane. Al-Taibi be glad of that half-time whistle to give him a bit of a break from Mane. It's a corner.
Well, I'll tell you, he must be thinking, please, where's half-time? Sadio Mane's ran it ragged.
Good news, I think, is for all of the players that it's probably just about 4 minutes away. In from Brozovic, keeper thought about it, stayed on his line, and it's 2-0. And Garib has his... It's Al-Khaibari beyond the far post. Al Hazem 0, Al Nassr 2.
what
And
a
finally
strike.
they do have that second goal.
Oh, what a strike. Defender just flicks it on. And this is going to be the second goal for Al Nassr. It's all about the timing, the technique. It's a free striking goal. You've got to make sure the connection's good, go for power, make sure you keep it down. It goes to the goalkeeper's legs. He's a little bit unlucky, the goalkeeper. But in truth, I always felt as though if they could keep hold of the ball and keep it moving, Al Nassr, they would get more goals in the game.
Well, it's the second time Al Kabari's had the ball in the back of the net in the first half. The first one ruled out for offside after a lengthy VAR review. But that goal looked good. And Al Nassr lead by 2-0 shortly before half-time. Reward there for Abdullah Al Kabari, who appeared in the last couple of internationals for Saudi Arabia in the spring.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when you mentioned there was 4 minutes to go from the corner, and I was thinking from Al Hazem's point of view, you've got to make sure you stay disciplined. And worst case scenario, you get in at 1-0 down, don't concede from the corner, and they have. Now it's a mountain, 2-0 down against a team that looked like they could score more goals.
So the timing of the goal, 45 plus 9 for 2-0. Really bad timing for Al Hazem. Back by Mohamed Al Fatil. Just had that one save from the goalkeeper, now Al Akidi. Sharp save from Dina. That was the best moment from Al Hazem in the first half. Always going to be a tough game, this one, for a newly promoted side. Don't have the sort of resources of the likes of Al Nassr. Laporte, now Konan. Dylan Konan in his second season in the Saudi Pro League, arrived from Reims in France in 2022.
It's lovely technique, this. You watch it onto your right foot, it's coming over. You've got to get the flight of the ball, let it come over your left shoulder.
He's been really solid this season, Al Kabari. Of course, he's not one of the names that people are quite so familiar with around the world, you know, like Brozovic, etc. But has more than held his own in the team. Remember, of course, they've got Seko Fofana, who they signed from Lens. He's only played once so far.
Good player.
He played in the game against Al Tawoun. Haven't seen him since, injury ruling him out. But Al Kabari's done really well. Laporte with the clearance, Otavio's touch, Brozovic rolls it forward into Mane. This is the sort of football they were playing in the first half against Al Shabab the other night.
Oh, just a yard short there, Mane, trying to find Ronaldo. I feel as though when Al Nassr start the moves off, and then they get it to Sadio Mane, he's the danger man, he's the one that's picking the passes and got the ability to take players on. Before then it gets to the likes of Ronaldo.
Hint in that passage of play of the potential of the team when they're in full flow. Aymeric Laporte. Added time almost up, and indeed there goes the welcome sound of the half-time whistle. Welcome sound for the players. It's been a long and tough and hot and sweaty opening half, and Al Nassr have the lead. Abdul Rahman Garib opening the scoring. And Abdullah Al Kabari adding the second, deep in added time at the end of the first half. At the break, Al Hazem 0, Al Nassr 2.
ഇവിടെ മാത്രമല്ലേ ഇന്ത്യ മുഴുവൻ ആഘോഷിക്കല്ലേ.
Kalyan Jewelers, celebrating 200 showrooms. Visit now for exciting offers.
दुनिया में कुछ लोग कहते हैं और कुछ लोग करते हैं. जब कहा गया देश में सोलर पावर सफल नहीं हो सकता, तो हमने सुना नहीं, उसे सफल कर दिखाया. कहा देश का सबसे बड़ा पावर प्लांट बनाना इम्पॉसिबल, तो हमने पॉसिबल कर दिया. चर्चा हुई देश में इतना बड़ा पोर्ट बनाना असंभव हमने संभव कर दिखाया। मुश्किलों की नहीं सुनते, अदानी हम करके दिखाते हैं।
Watch Women's Sri Lanka Tour of England, 3 T20Is and 3 ODIs, 31st August to 14th September, live on Sony Live.
Hello everyone, welcome to King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah for a really fascinating game in the Saudi Pro League. This is a huge one tonight. Reigning champions Al Ittihad against their biggest rivals and the team that took the title away from them last season, Al Hilal. So away we go then. Al Ittihad in the black and yellow, Al Hilal in the blue, the champions of 2022 against the home team, the class of 2023. And the stakes have certainly gone up a notch with the superstars that have arrived in the last few weeks. Nervy night for the fans, but Dean Ashton, a magnificent one for the neutral. And some early defending for Al Hilal to do already too.
Well, we know that Nuno Espirito Santo likes his teams to pressurise the opposition, for the forward players to make it difficult straight away. That ball went into Bono, the goalkeeper.
Fabinho carrying. Hamdallah. Lovely little ball around the corner. And the opening goal of the night scored by Romarinho. He is the man for the big occasion. Al Ittihad's all-time top scorer with another goal in the derby.
Well, they've been warned. Al Hilal given the ball away a couple of times and they looked open on the counter-attack. But I have to say, that pass from Hamdallah was just perfect. Take it in his stride. He didn't even have to take a touch. He was there. He opens his body up. He knows he wants to just flick it past Bono, who's a little bit unfortunate that that touch took it even further towards goal. But what a counter-attack. And what a cool finish from Romarinho.
Struck beautifully by Mitrovic. That is a hit. That is why Al Hilal have signed him.
They've tried it time and time again already in this first 20 minutes, getting that ball out to the right-hand side, looking to play early for Mitrovic, and he just peels away from his marker, and you can see what he's trying to do. Just arc his body, but the technique, the way he connects with it into that far top corner. I mean, he's not even facing the goal. He's twisted his body and flashed the volley. Stunning from Mitrovic.
Ronaldo. Hamdallah doesn't take his opportunity. Hamdallah. Benzema is beautiful. Just that delicate touch of the Frenchman. The number 9s are at the party tonight, aren't they? Mitrovic at one end, and now the response from Karim Benzema at the other. Al Ittihad have their lead back.
Brilliant work from Masoud on the left-hand side. A little combination. When it came back to him, Karim Benzema, look at the way he just reads what's going to happen, and then the improvisation with the outside of his right foot, the awareness to know where he is, to then just casually flick that between the goalkeeper's legs. It's another stunning goal in this game.
It's forced away from goal by Koulibaly. Lay off by Romarinho, out of the reach of Fabinho. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic's clearance is short. It's a really costly error, and Hamdallah takes full advantage of it. He's having a fabulous start to the season. That is his 5th goal in the Saudi Pro League. But it has been gifted to him by Milinkovic-Savic.
He's trying to be too clever to play out
Gets himself into a position here, clear it. Cuts back inside, and that is just a crazy decision. Hamdallah thought, thank you very much, I will tuck this one away with ease. And he did, he was so composed on his chest, saw the keeper come out, just slotted it past him. Incredible.
Just back from suspension, Milinkovic-Savic. He's seen red tonight, but a very different shade. Here he is again, Malcolm. Little drop of the shoulder. Fierce effort. Unlucky. Highly unfortunate, Malcolm. Because he caught that very sweetly. Malcolm, nice little drop of the shoulder. Al-Dawsari squeezing it out towards Mishail. Clever cross, and is that forced in? It is! It's Mitrovic again. Might have crossed the line at the first attempt, but Mitrovic made sure. A second of the night for the Serbian, and Al Hilal active again.
He doesn't like to make the dart towards the near post. And Mishail, that is just a great ball. It's a brilliant save, by the way, from Groa. Absolutely brilliant the way he gets down, because Mitrovic thinks he's scored here. Firm hand, but he doesn't switch off Mitrovic. He follows in, as every good striker should, to tap home. And if you get the right deliveries to him, that is what he's capable of.
Oh, Koulibaly's dived in. He's put himself out of position here. Benzema! And the ball has gone out of play behind off goalkeeper Bono.
Again, just exposes his own defence, and Benzema, as he did in the first half, trying to respond to Mitrovic. Bono well down to his left-hand side.
Here comes Hotta's delivery. Benzema was certainly lurking. Now possibly an opportunity that's opening up here for Mishail, who has tumbled, and it is a penalty. Wow! How quickly this game has come back in Al Hilal's direction, potentially. Mishail has run half the length of the pitch unattended, and when eventually Babasood got there, he got too close.
Again, how can you be caught out from your own set play? But they were wide open. Mishail with the pace to get away. Babasood actually did the right thing. He got goal side again, and then he dives in, trying to think he can win it.
So, for the hat-trick, Mitrovic, yes! An instant Al Hilal hero. Aleksandar Mitrovic with 3 goals in the Clasico. And 3-3 the scoreline.
Sent Groa the wrong way. He went for power as well. And a big turnaround in this game.
Hit it like he meant it, didn't he? Then sent in the set piece, and the flick is just wide. Mitrovic was lurking again. He was one of 2, perhaps 3 that were very close to that.
Yeah, it was a great delivery, wasn't it? Whipped into that area, Mitrovic with the flick. You can see he's trying to find that far corner.
Hamid, little reverse pass, Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, they've got another one! Al-Dawsari attacks it and made it his. One of Saudi Arabia's greatest ever players has put Al Hilal ahead in one of Saudi Pro League's greatest ever games.
It's a crazy turnaround in this second half. They have just been so dominant. It's lovely play. Milinkovic-Savic says, I am winning this. He just about got enough to flick it towards Groa, who just can't react quick enough. And it flew then into the back of the net. What a turnaround.
Here's Benzema, little 1-2. That's delightful. That's a big save. And full stretch, Bono. Al Hilal now will know that one more goal will get the job done. And this might be that moment they've been waiting for. Oh, it's off the bar. Malcolm so close to sealing it. And with that clearance from Cadiz that has gone into the stands, they might well be there now.
Yeah, they've managed the last 5 minutes actually really well, Al Hilal. Slow things down, and that's enough.
It is a Clasico to beat all Clasicos. And Jesus and co celebrate the most extraordinary night in Jeddah, where it has finished. Al Ittihad 3, Al Hilal 4.
आज किसी पे ऑफर है? 90
Groceries पर पाइए अमेजिंग डील्स हर महीने के पहले 7 दिन with 7 max saving days only on Jio Mart. Shopping ऐसा जैसा.
दुनिया में कुछ लोग कहते हैं और कुछ लोग करते हैं। जब कहा गया देश में सोलर पावर सफल नहीं हो सकता, तो हमने सुना उसे सफल कर दिखाया। सवाल उठे, एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली गैस तक कैसे पहुंचेगी? हमने पहुंचा दी। कहा तो ये भी गया पैकेज।
Reed on the 33rd minute and Abdullah Al-Khaibari 9 minutes into added time at the end of the first half. Looks a long way back for Al Hazem. Haven't had too many moments. We wouldn't expect too many for them, but they are at the bottom end of the table, a newly promoted side with a low budget in comparison with the big teams in the Saudi Pro League. But they held their own for much of the first half, and there was one moment of brilliance from Vina, their Brazilian, who almost gave them the lead.
Oh, it was a lovely strike, and you just feel as though if they could try and inch their way up the pitch. Well, while it was 0-0, you thought they had a chance in the game, but I think Sadio Mane's been incredible. Garib's got his goal out. Kabari got his in injury time in the first half, and that's more or less took the game away from Al Hazam. So they've got to try and show a level of confidence, a level of spirit, I think, at half-time coming out for the second half, but it's a long way back against Al Nassr, who looked really good tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw some highlights of Al Ali's first half at Al Fateh, 1-1 in that game. Al Ettifaq, Stephen Gerrard's team, 2-1 up against Damak at half-time. Al Shabab 1, Khalij 1, a half-time score. And Al Tawoon, who are going very, very well at the start of the season, they are beating Al Weda at home by 2-0. So were it to stay that way, Al Tawoon would be third in the table. So an excellent start to the new season for them. Al Nassr, what have you made of their first half performance?
I thought the first 10 minutes they started really well in the game, and they just sort of drifted a little bit. They lost a little bit of concentration and a little bit of flow, but then once Brozovic got on the ball, I think the cooling break really helped them. I think the manager, Castro, just told them to get back on plan and get hold of the ball. Ronaldo's had 1 or 2 chances, Garib's done well, but I think Sadio Mane seems to me like the key player. Every time it goes in at his feet, he's got the full-back. You know, Al-Sabi 1v1s so many times, he's took him on. The defender at times are quite tied up against him, so there's lots of quality in this Al Nassr side. They'll be looking to push on in the second half and try and score more goals.
Felipe Gouveia, the Portuguese coach of Al Hazem there. What would his message be to his team other than try to hang in there, chaps?
Yeah, it's not an easy one. He's going to try and instill a little bit of confidence, a little bit of belief, I think, is the main thing. And like any scoreline, when it's 2-0, you try and tell your team, 3-0, you're trying to 2-0, trying to get your team to try and get back in the game in terms of getting the next goal in the game. If you can get it back to 2-1, you might put Al Nassr under a little bit of pressure and a little bit of stress. So the next goal in the game is always important.
Well, the home team are out and ready to go. There's Vina, the player who had that fantastic volley. Superb skill from him, and technique, bringing the best out of Al Nassr's goalkeeper, now Al Akidi. But they've been much busier at the other end of the field. Ahmed Darman there, still settling into life in the Saudi Pro League, having made his move from Tunisia. He and his defensive colleagues, by far the busier. Bruno Vaiana in the heart of the defence, Abdurrahman Al Dakhil, the player who I think lost the ball for the first goal.
And that was a cheap goal to give away. Dakhil trying to nutmeg Sadio Mane in really defensive position, and once you give the ball away, Ronaldo spotted the run of Garib and put it into his stride. That was the killer goal at 0-0. You felt as though they were just about holding their own, and it had nassr frustrated. But you go 1-0 down against the quality side. It takes a lot to try and come back with the star-studded players that Al Nassr have got.
Yeah, quite a busy stage of the season in Asian Champions League as well as in Europe. The group stage of the AFC Champions League isn't far away as Cristiano Ronaldo and his teammates tack to the field. 19th of September, so say midweek, Al Nassr start away to Persepolis of the Persian Gulf League in Iran. So their Champions League campaign is about to get underway. They've got the international break, of course. Al Nassr playing Al Riyadh away. I think that's on the 14th of September. Whereas Al Hazem, their next match is at home, Al Tayi, for them in match week number 6. Ronaldo will be very happy with the presence of Otavio in the team. Creative supply line, an additional one, a supply line of real quality. Check of the watch from the referee from Argentina, Dario Herrera. And on a shrill blow of the whistle, we're underway at the start of the second half. And Al Hazem in the bottom 3 in the table. They have got 2 points from the opening 4 matches. But in this game, they've got it all to do against Al Nassr, who are looking for their 3rd win in a row. Otavio now in possession. Algana. This is Aymeric Laporte. Who hasn't come up against any of the other big teams so far. So it's been in relative terms, a gentler introduction.
Yeah, and I think he's looked good as well. He's looked very good on the ball. Defensively, quite sound.
Actually happy starting matches again. He started around a dozen games in the Premier League for Manchester City last season. Of course, did have an injury this time last year, but was often on the substitutes bench even when he was fit. There's a little exchange there between Ronaldo and Sadio Mane, puts Al Nassr on the front foot, and Sadio Mane so close to scoring right at the start of the second half, and Ronaldo didn't put it in and then looked briefly across towards the assistant.
Yeah, he would have been offside, Ronaldo, but brilliant play from Mane. I mean, he's very unlucky. He actually took a little deflection off the defender, otherwise that was probably nestling in the corner. So that's a vital block from Viana. But he looks incredibly sharp, doesn't he, Mane?
He's been absolutely superb so far this season, Sadio Mane. This is Mohamed Badamosi going from distance. Oh, what a goal! What a fantastic goal from Mohamed Badamosi! What a way to announce your arrival in the Saudi Pro League. Sensational strike.
Well, you could look across any league in world football. I don't think this weekend you've seen a better goal than that. I mean, what a strike from Badamosi from distance. And he must have been close to 35 yards. The power, the accuracy into that top corner. The goalkeeper's scrambling away to his right-hand side, but in truth, he has got no chance of saving that. That's a wonder goal.
What a great first goal for his new club, for Mohamed Badamosi, the international from the Gambia. Well, you'll go a long, long way to see a better strike of a ball than that.
No, I don't think you'll see one this weekend. Early contender, goal of the season in any league.
A long way, as in all the way to the moon and back, I think.
It was just hit with so much power and venom. The fact that it flew into the stanchion.
Now, we hear there might be a possible handball here, which could spoil his moment. So we have our first VAR stoppage of the second half, just 3 minutes in. The goal stands, and what a great goal it was.
Fantastic goal.
What a shame it would have been had that been ruled out.
Well, that's given the game a little bit of context, and it's put a little bit of jeopardy on the game all of a sudden.
Well, an extra burst of oxygen for Al Hazem there with that one.
Well, there you go. That would have been the message from the coach at half time. You say to your players, you're 2-0 down. If we can get the next goal in the game, it gives you a lift, it gives you confidence, but a wonder strike from Badamosi.
But if you're a team like Al Hazam, if it turns out you've got a striker who knows where the goal is and knows how to find it, you've got half a chance, haven't you, in any league?
Yeah, and what you've got to do is you've got to make sure you service him, because now you know you can produce shots from distance. You've got a level of trust in him. So if you're playing in midfield, if you're playing wide, get the ball into his feet. I think it goes without saying that might be the best goal Badamosi's ever scored. That was unstoppable.
Well, if it's not, I wouldn't mind seeing the other one.
I want to see the collection.
Otavio.
And now it gives Al Hazem a chance to stay in the game. Well, 5 or 10 minutes and they keep it to 2-1. Might make Al Nassr a little bit nervous.
Clipped it in midfield by Basil Al-Sayali. Foul on Otavio. Sayali, the number 6 for Al Hazem, lining up against his old club. Didn't play for the first team, but he was in the system, a member of the under-23 lineup before making the move ahead of last season.
So this is now a test for Al Nassr. This is a test when you're winning 2-1. The opposition have scored an incredible goal. Get your star players on the ball again.
Abdulrahman Garib Brozovic has gone down. One of the home players is on the deck as well. But here come Al Nassr. Otavio trying to slide it into the penalty area. They're playing with 10 El Hazem at the moment. He was the second player to go down under the challenge. I don't think that was the main incident, was it? It was actually further, it was here. It was Sadio Mane going for the ball.
Yeah, there might be a question of an accidental elbow, but I don't think there was. There might have been a little bit of contact.
Back up on their feet, back in the match.
They have gone over at times, Al Hazem, very, very easily.
Well, the band are playing with renewed vigour following that goal. The score of the second goal, Al-Kaivari back into Laporte. Otavio held at arm's length by Yusuf Al-Shamari. Here comes Al-Otaibi up against Konya. Hung in the air, made it back in. It wasn't too far away from Badamosi in the middle.
I think it just proves that that goal from Badamosi is now made the home side a little bit of a threat. They are going over very, very easily, Al Hazem.
Referee quick to blow the whistle and say that the player concerned could have treatment. Let's have a look again as Al-Ghanam brought the ball under control. It was just an awkward on his left knee, wasn't it? It was an awkward landing on his left knee, maybe?
Maybe he was on the stretch. They're loving life, aren't they? Al Nassr fans.
Absolutely, going for their third win in a row, much more like the sort of form they were expecting their team to show. Should be mentioned, though, of course, in that very first match of the season when they lost at Ettifaq. Here's the goal. Wow, it was worth another
Some
look.
hit. Incredible strike.
Al-Akidi, no chance. Little look, lined it up,
Power.
bang.
You see it from the goalkeeper's point of view. No chance. Courtesy dive.
Some great angles there of a special moment. Yeah, just an awkward landing on a hard surface, wasn't it, with the left knee there. He'll be back in the game in a moment. This is Mohamed Al Fatil. Almost 10 minutes into the second half. Ronaldo gets on his bike. He's got a busy shift, hasn't he? Radi Al-Taibi, the right back. If it's not Mane, it's Ronaldo running at him.
Yeah.
Occasionally Gareed, for goodness.
Well, the fullback's worked incredibly hard.
He hasn't had any choice. It's not going to get any easier either. Here's Ronaldo. And the man we were just mentioning.
Well, they're appealing a back pass.
He passed it back to his keeper,
He did.
didn't
He did. Great work on the cover.
Probably wisely gets rid of it before the referee thinks about it. By Al-Azmi back into defence, and Abdulrahman Al-Dakil is Al-Taibi, of whom we were just speaking. Digne nearby, now in possession.
He's growing in confidence. TV, isn't he? First 45, it was hard work for him. Now he's finding the ball in these sort of areas. That's a cheap giveaway.
Yeah, and Otavio's collected it. Ronaldo, down he goes under pressure. Otavio going for the ball. Ronaldo wants a free kick. Was rather expecting one, but
Yeah, hopeful. The smile tells it all. He wasn't sure Ronaldo there. The defender was on the cover. Just nicked it off him.
Sultan Al-Ghanem with the throw. Straightforward for Diamond, the keeper. He's looking for Badamosi. He'll be penalised there for the challenge on Al-Fatil.
It's very quick to blow the whistle, I think, the referee. Is that a foul? I don't think it is. That wasn't either.
Brozovic. Kona into Mane. Good running by Brozovic ahead, chased by Ben Traore. Ronaldo. Happy to leave it for Marcelo Brozovic. Brilliant play. Ronaldo. Oh, what a goal. Superb. That was brilliant. Football of the highest quality from some of the biggest names in the Saudi Pro League. And they all combined to make it 3-1. And Otavio with his first goal for Al Nassr.
What a move. Completely different goal than Badamosi's strike from distance. This is all about the footwork, the clever 1-2s, the vision. It's fantastic football. Brozovic really started the move with a little eyes pass there. Ronaldo, unselfish, saying to his Portuguese teammate, go on, there's a tap in, but brilliant skill from Brozovic and Ronaldo. That's got Al Nassr a 3-1 lead, comfortable.
Well, that was the beautiful game right there in that passage of play. And we've seen two outstanding goals in the opening 13 minutes or so of the second half.
But that's what they can do, Al Nassr. They've got to keep shifting the ball, moving it quickly. The players are too skillful, they're too good.
So 3-1, two exquisite goals, both very different in character in the last few minutes in this match. And Al Nassr's 2-goal cushion that they had at half-time now restored. Free kick. This is Keeling to Traore. The pressure in midfield being put on Al Sayali. Keelan to the near side, but it was a little hurried and hopeful, I think.
Yeah, I think that third goal for Al Nassr is just deflated. The away side now push on and try and score more goals.
Crowd are still up for it. Does look a long way back for the home team.
Yeah, it's finding the energy. When you get the game back to 2-1, you think you've got something in your legs, then you can maybe push on, but then Al Nassr get the fourth goal in the game. Now it's a long way back.
Ahmed Badamosi still causing problems, but maybe he'll have an opportunity here if he can get on the end of something. So with some defending to do here. Half an hour to go. Tose's delivery. Very comfortably dealt with and cleared away by Garib. He was looking for Mane. Concedes a free kick with a challenge on Radi Al-Taibi.
Just a routine foul. Not even that bad.
Taibi making a swift recovery, straight back in the game. But El Hazem with the free kick, which Tose will hope is better than his last one. Portuguese player come up with here. Ahmed Al Fatil going up for it. All fizzles out again. The quality of the passing not good enough to maintain possession on this occasion. Sultan Al Ghana with the throw in for Al Nassr. Scored in the last match, got one in the AFC Champions League qualifier as well, so chipped in with a couple already, the right back. Looking to set his teammate Garib on the way. Great distance on that throw, very accurate as well. Al Ghanam is there in support. He's won his team a corner.
Yeah, I think he's done well down that right hand side. He's tried to bomb on as much as possible. That's been a feature of Al Nassr's game, the way Al Ghanan and Conan tried to get high up the pitch. Allows a bit of space for Kaibari and Brozovic in the middle of the park.
And it comes from Garib. Half cleared. Well, Gillan Conan really caught that.
He did. I mean, it was ambitious. Must have been 40 yards.
Took a leaf out of Badamosi's book there. Not quite the same result, but it was a decent effort.
Not bad. Very good attempt.
Al-Dakhil to Al-Azmi. Garib, twinkle-toed. Got past one, but Tose was backing up his teammate. Changes coming now. Turki Al-Muttairi coming on for the home team. Also Mansour Al-Shamari as well. It's Mansour off the bench. Al-Ghanam with the throw. Looks painful for Garib.
Yeah, just took one across the ankle there. That will be painful. He's looked really well tonight, Gary.
Let's have a look at him once again.
He takes the first touch. Yeah, he gets trodden on down the back of the Achilles. Painful one. Salali, the player that caught him. Great goal, this. Loved the little disguise pass from Brozovic. He must have took about 4 players out of the equation there. Everyone thought he was taking the shot on. Mane puts the brakes on, he stays onside. The ball from Ronaldo to Tavio, weighted to perfection.
It's confirmation the players have gone off for the home team. Al-Azmi, the left back, has gone off, and also Yusuf Al-Shamari. So Mansour Al-Shamari is coming on, and Turkey Al-Nitari. Then the change made there by Philippe Gouveia. He hopes that fresh legs can help to improve the situation for his team. And just hung in the air from Al-Shamari, the substitute Mansour. Here's Brozovic and Sadio Mane. Won 5-0 the last away match, Al Nassr before this one at Al Fateh. 4-0 at home to Al Shabab the last game. 3 more goals tonight. Ben Traore going down, challenge on Mane, but Brozovic has the ball. Just got away with Ronaldo, almost miscued it over the touchline.
There's a chance now for Al Nassr just to enjoy the game and keep hold of the ball. Enjoy some possession.
Adamosi into Tose. Support up front as well now with Al-Mutairi in the middle. Over it comes into the gloves of Al-Akidi. Almost midway through the second half, in theory at least.
Well, this is the man who needed the ball, Brozovic, trying to take the sting out of the game.
This is Sadio Mane. He's got Ronaldo alongside him if required. Otavio, great vision. First time there, real drilled into the floor by Sultan Al-Ghanam.
Just depends now on Al Nassr see the game. Do they want to try and push on for half an hour to go for more goals in the game? Do they really feel comfortable at 3-1 and keep possession? I think that's the way to go. Keep hold of the ball. Make Al Hazem tired. Make them chase the ball. And spaces for Sadio Mane will open up.
Mane causing more mischief and difficulty for the home defence. Otavio, Garib, and Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 4. They took their time, they picked their passes, and yet again Al Nassr find the back of the net. 6 goals in the last 3 matches now for their captain and leader, Cristiano Ronaldo. And just like the other night, they've scored 4 goals. And they're heading for 3 more points.
There's the suuuuiii in the stadium. Brilliant work from Mane. He is easily being the best player on the pitch by a million miles. He faces his defender at 1v1, pulls it back towards Garib. He could easily have taken the shot on himself, but he recognises that Ronaldo is in a really good position. The way to pass, the pass appreciation onto Ronaldo's right foot, saying, go on, strike it first time, there's no need to take a touch. 4-1, that is game over.
Well, that's his 20th goal in the Saudi Pro League, and it's come in his 20th match.
There's no way back now for Al Hazem.
It's got the look of a damage limitation exercise from their point of view, hasn't it, at the moment?
But look at Al Nassr now trying to win the ball back. They realise there's more goals in this game for them. If they want to push for 5 or 6, it's there for them to take.
Tucked away by Mohamed Al Fatil. Gilan Konan, Ivorian fullback there first. Put under pressure by Vina. Brozovic. It's a very good sweeper pass. 2/3 the length of the field. Garib looking bright and lively as if the match has only just started.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the scorelines now give, I think, a shot of confidence that Al Nassr has put more energy into their legs. You see how deflated now the home side are. They can't close the ball down. Jessen's king now for Al Nassr.
Two really good goals from Al Nassr in the second half.
Great reception that though from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Stadium singing his name.
Traore just got a toe in.
It's having the belief now when you're 4-1 down, 20 minutes to go, can you try and make an impact on the game?
Sees the assistant's flag flying in his face there. Back from Al Dakhil. Was Badamosi initially going for it in the air. Brozovic underneath it, tussling with Ben Traore. It'll be covered here by Sultan Al Ghana with room to spare. Now Al Ghana. Still nearly 20 minutes of the regulation 90. Which might not be great news for Al Hazem.
No, it's a chance for them now to show a little bit of pride.
Here's Mane.
Trouble.
Radi Al-Taibi might need to be on his toes here. Mane's burst of pace and skill almost creates another goal-scoring opportunity there for Ronaldo. He'll bide his time. Support from Garib. Brozovic leaves it, cleared off the line by Bruno Viana to deny Marcelo Brozovic.
Oh, he's been incredible tonight, Sadio Mane. Every time he gets the ball in wide areas, the fullbacks can't live with him.
Brozovic in, and Ahmed Daman there in going for the ball ended up colliding with his own defender, who will require some treatment. I've got a feeling that might be Mansour Shamari, who's not that long been on the field. Indeed it was.
That's a painful one.
Yeah.
Oh, when you've got eyes on the ball, you've got no chance to try and see the goalkeeper coming out. You're not prepared for it. That's the Mane chance.
Good block by Viana on the line. Well, the Al Nassr fans are happy with what they're seeing from their team. And we've seen some moments of outstanding quality, and we've seen one as well from the home side with Badamosi's first goal in Saudi football.
The standard of goals has been phenomenal, really. Badamosi scored what we thought was going to be goal of the night. It might still stand, but the Otavio finish, because it was a team move, it was a wonderful goal to watch.
He's loving it.
Good on him. He's earned the right. Dedicated himself to his craft, Ronaldo. Been a super professional over the years. He'll never lose the ability. He's not going to pass chances up like that where it's put on a plate for him.
was about to say he must be happier than he looks, but everything's up more than enough. That's the tougher team talk of the two.
It's a great chance now for Al Nassr to string some wins together. It's looking like it's going to be 3 on the spin.
Amar Al-Najjar is getting ready to come on. He's a new signing from Damak, who came through at the start of his career at Ittihad. He's made not far off 100 appearances in the SPL. Alex Telles is going to come on. It'll be his debut for Al Nassr. We'll have to just wait for a moment because Basel Al-Sayali is going to come off. Al-Najjar on for him. So Alex Telles on the signing from Manchester United in the summer, Brazilian international, saw him at the World Cup finals in Qatar. He is about to enter the fray for the first time. Otavio comes off. Goodness me, he's settling into life very well in his new surroundings. Otavio, isn't he?
Absolutely brilliant performance. He scored a very, very good team goal. His work rate off the ball, the positional sense, the football IQ that he brings to this team. It's going to be a real hit, Otavio.
Tellers just slots in at right back in place of Gilan Konan. 30-year-old, fit again, and on the pitch for the first time for his new club. And there's his first touch of the ball as well. So playing alongside a player who was on the other side of Manchester not so long ago, a former United left back and a former City centre back alongside each other now. Mohamed Al-Fatil, Sultan Al-Ghanam. Here's Garib. Brought into Badamosi, tussling with Al-Fatil, collected here by the scorer of the second goal, Al-Khaibari. Now Brozovic, who just pulls up. I think his boots
He's got tapped.
come off. Yeah,
he got tapped on the Achilles. Good chance now for Alex Telles to get 15 minutes in the bank.
by Al-Ghanam. Ronaldo back to Garib. Lovely flow again. What a goal again. Brilliant play. Perfectly executed by Sadio Mane. The shot into the far corner. Stunning football at times from Al Nassr in the second half of this match.
Well, I thought the third goal from Otavio was a good one in terms of the team goal. This one betters it, this one tops it. And even the finish on Mane is not easy. He's got a lot of time to try and figure out where he's going to put it. But even then, the execution, he probably starts this a yard or two wide there, just brings it back in. But there must have been 4 or 5 Al Nassr players all in the build-up. Clever little 1-2s. They're passing, they're moving. This game, all of a sudden, at 5-1, is very, very comfortable.
Wonderful play from Al Nassr. With Sadio Mane among the goals again. Scored against Al Shabab the other night, 2 in the last away match. Second away game in a row in which Al Nassr have scored 5 goals, 5 without reply against Al Fateh, and the one wonder goal from Badamosi this evening for El Hazam.
I think he's deserved it, Mane. like I said before, he had one goal ruled out because of VAR, but easily been the best player on the pitch. Rewarded with his goal.
14 goals in the last 3 matches now. Just over 10 minutes of the 90 remain. Team with Mansour, the fullback. Mane loses the ball. That's not something that's happened very often this evening. Radi Al-Otaibi. Confirmation of those earlier substitutions. And the pass just a little heavy-footed.
You know, I was just thinking from George Castro's point of view, you're winning 5-1 away from home. I wonder if he was going to make some changes, just rest 1 or 2 players. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Game's won.
Yeah, 2 players waiting to come on as the wave goes around the stadium. Mukhtar Ali is preparing to come on. We have to wait a little bit longer. Garib sends it on to Ronaldo, who in turn tries to pick out Mane, and the flag goes up, and Mane looks a little quizzically at the officials.
Yeah, he should have been looking across the line there, Mane. Quite surprised that he's been caught offside.
So Ali Al-Hassan and Mukhtar Ali are going to come on, and going off is Abdullah Al-Khaibari, who got his name on the score sheet tonight. I think we're going to have a triple substitution. Khalid Al-Ghanam is going to come on as well. He had 10 minutes off the bench against Al-Shabaab the other night. But Al-Khaibari, another performance full of industry and hard work from him, with a goal as well. So, triple change here with roughly 10 minutes to go. Here comes Marcelo Brozovic.
Played really well. Again, minutes in the bank for Brozovic. Some player.
And Garib as well, heading off.
He's played well tonight. In amongst the superstars, Garib, he's held his own.
So a whole flurry of changes there in quick succession. Is Alex Telles back into Mane.
Yeah, when I was thinking changes, I think from Castro's point of view, I was thinking maybe Mane, maybe Ronaldo. Trying to rest your star players. Game's won, the 3 points are theirs. So I'm a little bit surprised that Mane and Ronaldo have stayed on the pitch.
Flick forward by Al-Ghanam, and now from a deeper position is Ronaldo. But it was too much for Ali Al-Hassan.
Just goes to show the talent that Ronaldo's got. He's not got that little cute pass down the side. Not yet, anyway. He might learn it.
There's always something to work on. Played for by Mansour Al-Shamari. Viana. It's been a busy old night for Al-Hazem's defenders. They've conceded 5 goals in this one game. They'd only conceded 6 in the opening 4 put together.
I think Radi Al-Taibi's been the player that I think I've watched tonight, and he's worked incredibly hard at right back for Al-Hazem, but it's been too much for him. Mane's been out there, Tavio's been out there against him, Ronaldo's gone on that side. It's been hard work for a lot of these Al-Hazem players. They've grafted, I don't think they've ever thrown the towel in. I think they've gave it all they've got. Just Al Nassr's been too good for them.
Al Ghanam with the throw, taking the return pass from the substitute Mukhtar Ali. Here's Alex Telles. Always nice to come on and make your debut when your team are winning by a mile.
Relax into the game.
Yeah, exactly, which is what he's doing. He's in possession now, Mukhtar Ali with the pass forward and too far in front of Sadio Mane, who's been outstanding again today. So sharp.
Al-Kidi played well in goal. Al Hazem. Sorry for Al Nassr. I even think dominant goal for Al Hazem. Pulled off some very good saves without him. It could have been a lot more.
Here's Emerick Laporte, sending it forward. Touch for Al-Naji. It's Telles. Al-Naji there. Mane jumping out of trouble. And Al Nassr are on the move again now, looking for goal number 6 with 5 minutes of the 90 remaining. Sultan Al Ghanam able to leave it to Ali Al Hassan.
They look fit.
Mohamed Al Fatil getting hold of Mohamed Labouri's shirt, and the shot coming in from Vina. No trouble for goalkeeper Nawat Al-Akidi.
Just couldn't get the power there, Vina. You can see what he was going for. He was thinking about the right foot, and he dropped it onto his left, and the ball was just trapped between his feet, so he was trying to guide it right towards the stanchion. The tired hit.
When they're playing at their best, Al Nassr takes some stopping, no matter who they play against in this league, won't they?
Oh, I think so. I think seen a lot. I think of Al Hilal and Al Ittihad, Al Ali. There's some really good sides, some fantastic individuals on show. But they've scored some really phenomenal goals tonight. Very easy on the eye. Been a super display.
Ronaldo still sniffing around, looking for another one. He's been given an opportunity. Al-Fatil into Emerick Laporte.
He's tippy-toed in there, Ronaldo, didn't he? Trying to ghost in there.
Mane.
Teasing the fullback.
Now bursting into life. Hazem come away with the ball. Vina with a little layoff. Collected in the heart of midfield by Al-Najjar. Not for long. This is Al-Naji into Cristiano Ronaldo, who wants the return.
What a shame. He applauds the attempted pass there, Ronaldo. Anything into his feet, he was away.
He worked out wide. No joy though for Al Hazem. It's been a tough old shift. There's been a lot of shadow chasing. Alex Telles in towards Ronaldo. Al-Najjar sends it forward. And staying calm there, Al-Akidi. Mukhtar Ali's happy to leave it for Ali Al Hassan. Well, it took a little while to come to the point in this game, didn't they, Al Nassr? But some very memorable moments. Two more changes. Mohamed Al Thani is going to come on, and Ahmad Al Mamaid. Al Mamaid there, 99. He started the first 2 matches, but brief substitute appearances in the last 2.
I think Badamos is one of the players that's coming off for Al Hazem, who scored a fantastic goal, but he's worked incredibly hard up front on his own. Really good performance from Badamosi.
That's Vina going off with Mohamed Summer signing from Bohol in the second tier.
This is where if you're Al Hazem now and you're looking to the referee and you're thinking what sort of number's going to be added on, you're thinking please let it just be 2 or 3.
Remember, we had 12 added minutes at the end of the first half. And they won't be thanking the Argentinian referee if we have another 12 at the end of this one. This game was long gone for Al Hazem. Forward it goes. Comfortably gathered.
Yeah, some scorelines you just want to bury. And I think for Al Hazem, you take a lot of positives, I think, from the first half. Second half scoreline and performance, the way they've tired, you just want to bury this as quick as possible.
I think we're going to have half a dozen minutes. Yeah, we are. 6 minutes confirmation of. Alex Tellez. Al Hazem hearts will have sunk at the sight of that. Another 6 minutes. Collected in midfield by Al-Najjar. Al-Nassr's quality shone through in the end of this match.
Yeah, they kept the ball at the right times, scored some really good goals in the game.
Ali Al Hassan sending it to the near side, and Sultan Al Ghanam is still full of running here. He's got some support as well from Khalid Al Ghanam. Sultan Al Ghanam's delivery quite good enough to trouble Al Darman on this occasion. The referee stepping in and a yellow card being shown to Mukhtar Ali.
Yeah, I think he took a lot of the ball, but he took a lot of the player at the same time. That was the problem.
Mukhtar Ali there, by the way, he was on loan at the club for about 18 months before signing permanently in the summer. He's a former Chelsea youth player who also had time in the Netherlands with Vitesse Arnhem. Got a couple of caps for Saudi Arabia. Defending for Al Hazem to do potentially, but the pass not good enough to pick out Ronaldo, who was getting limbered up to receive it.
He's still fit enough to offer the run in behind there, Ronaldo.
Here's the substitute for the home team just onto the field, Mohamed Al Khani. Here now is Ahmad Al Namaid with the layoff. Mansour Al-Shamari. Here's Toze. There's a chance there. Play still kept alive. Goalkeeper didn't look quite so confident there. Rather fortuitously falls into his gloves.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just a lapse in concentration. Not much to do in the second half.
He showed great concentration in the first, having had nothing to do, and made a great save after half an hour of the volley from Vina, but almost caught out there. First mildly uncomfortable moment in the match for him. Beaten by a goal that he had no chance of saving from Mohamed Badamosi. Is that still your goal of the game, Don? Because two of those Al Nassr goals were absolutely brilliant, weren't they?
It's a real
totally different style.
It's a difficult one because Badamosi is easily the best strike because he was unstoppable from about 35 yards into the stanchion. But the team goals, I think from Al Nassr's point of view, have been wonderful to watch.
More outstanding play, and the shot from Ronaldo takes the deflection and ends up wide of the post rather than in the back of the net, but more glittering play, build-up play, teamwork from Al Nassr.
Yeah, I think if you had to push me, I think it would be the Sadio Mane 5th goal for Al Nassr, the way about 5 or 6 players kept hold of the ball, they were popping little 1-2s, tricks were coming out.
It's like a goal of the month competition, all in the one game.
It is.
It's a stretch for Mukhtar Ali. Cleared away by Abdul Rahman Al Dakil. Al-Akidi's come for a bit of a wander here. Alex Telles. 90 seconds or so remain. Oh, superb backheel pass there from Sadio Mane. Almost sending Telles away down the left wing. Mane finally brought crashing back to earth.
It's a wonder, really, isn't it, how it didn't happen for him in Bayern. Such a good player.
Yeah, we all know how brilliant he is. But it wasn't his best year in Bavaria.
Frustrated. But I think he's shown, while he's been at Al Nassr, how good of a player he still is.
Here's Ronaldo. Still looking for more, still driving his team on, even at this late stage, in the 6th and final minute of added time. Played Elganam. Still able to keep possession.
Mane's on.
Being made into the heart of the penalty area.
I thought Telles should have went to Sadio Mane there.
Dakil gets the ball away. In time for one last attack for the home team, and Al-Akidi comes out, way out of his penalty area.
Is it just offside?
And all eyes across as the ball was played forward to the assistant on the far side of the field. There goes the final whistle. And for the second away match in a row, Al Nassr score 5 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo on the score sheet once again. It was an outstanding second half performance. Some glorious goals among them, not least from Al Hazem, a first in the Saudi Pro League for Mohamed Badr Mosi. 6 goals in the game. Al Nassr 5-star winners. They've beaten Al Hazem by 5 goals to 1.
ഇവിടെ മാത്രമല്ലാന്നേ, ഇന്ത്യ മുഴുവൻ ആഘോഷിക്കുകയല്ലേ.
Kalyan Jewelers.
Celebrating 200 showrooms. Visit now for exciting offers.
हार्ट, कोलेस्ट्रॉल, मोटापा व डायबिटीज के रोगियों के लिए सर्वश्रेष्ठ है पतंजलि फिजिकली रिफाइंड राइस ब्राउन ऑयल व कच्ची घानी शुद्ध सरसों तेल।
इस मिट्टी पे घर वापस अब बेटा, घर में एक ही बार बनता है। भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा। अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।